What up guys, Main Nick here with another FIFA 19 AC Milan career mode video here. This one will be versus Bologna at home in the league, and we'll be having our very important second leg in the Europa League semi-final against Sporting Lisbon. And if you guys remember, we did win 3-2 in the last one, but hopefully we can score at least a couple goals in this game to certify our place going into the final. So let's get straight into this one. This is the squad I'll be using for this first game against Bologna. It's sort of my second string squad. I want to keep all my main players ready for the game against Sporting. So let's get right into this one. But before we do, let's have a look at the table here. As you can see, we are on top, or equal top, with Juventus, but we do have 2 games in hand. So if we win at least a couple, we'll pull ahead by 6 points. But as you can see, we do have the better goal difference. So if we do end up tying on points, we will most likely win on goal difference anyway. So let's get straight into it. This game here is pretty important to our title challenge here. So let's hope we do come out with the win here in this one. As we can see that we are the top scoring team with 82 goals scored, with Juventus coming in second with 75 so far in the season. So let's hope we can add a few more to that collection as we get this game kicked off here now. Hopefully we can have a bright start to this game, try and get a goal early on here, as Dolberg tries and finds Vinicius Jr. and he is able to. Tries and whips a cross in, but unfortunately the ball in couldn't find Montolivo, and Bologna do have the ball here now. Poli now getting out to Josie Altidore, with Cardra trying to chase him, but he passes back in field. As Lavezzi has it now, tries the shot as we try and clear it, but it will be a goal kick here. Got very lucky with not conceding there. Chagnoglu receives it from the throw in here. Biglia gets it to Montolivo, trying to find Dodo. Still with it here, back to Biglia. Strunic, Chagnoglu now, cut back in field, trying to get around a couple players. Vinicius Jr. trying to cut it back, Bonaventura, and he's able to find the back of the net there. Great pass and play by the team, and great to capitalise to get this goal in the 22nd minute.
Well, we see it again, how close it was to maybe hitting the post and staying out. But luck was with him, in it goes, it counts.
And I think the goalkeeper thought he got his angles covered there, but he didn't look too pleased when it rebounded in. It's been tight before that goal, but now the manager is so pleased because I reckon he feels his team could go on and win this.
Milan in front.
Surprisingly, that's Bonaventura's second goal in the league this season. Thought he would have scored a few more, but Bologna tried to get up forward here, but unfortunately for them, we do win it back though. It's Montolivo now has it getting to Biglia, now getting out to Strunic, find Chagnoglu, now to Bonaventura, back out to Chagnoglu, trying the first time cross, but it does get deflected out for a corner here. Hopefully Chagnoglu can find someone, and we are able to get the head away, and we are able to score here. And it looks like it's Bonaventura again for his second goal of this game, and it is as well. Great header there, and we lead this game 2-0 now.
Well, the attention to detail from the coach on these kind of set pieces is faultless. He'll be delighted with that. Different angle on it here.
Donsa will be doing a long throw infield here, but Dodo does win it back, but for some reason that is a free kick, as you saw he clearly won the ball. Lavezzi will be taking this one, but he tries and dinks it in, but unfortunately it didn't work out there for Bologna.
What a good ball into the middle. Oh, he's put his head in his hands and you can see why it's an absolute sitter.
Donnarumma doing the short goal kick here to Kadra. He finds Upicano in some space. To Dodo. Up to trying to find Montalivo, but unfortunately his pass was intercepted. As they're trying to get it forward here, they try an ambitious long shot by Altidore, but it does go wide. It doesn't trouble Donnarumma at all. Orsolini again, finding Lavezzi, but Upicano does get a foot in and clears it. Fortunately, Dolberg could not win the header there, but Bonaventura tries and dinks it up to Vinicius Jr., but unfortunately Bologna do get a foot in here, and their keeper tries and punts it upfield. We do win the header there, but unfortunately not the second one, as Bologna just passing around here, but Bonaventura does win the ball here, but loses out. But luckily for us that is half time, and we do have the 2-0 lead here now. Donnarumma getting to Kadra here, to Biglia, back out to Strinic. Bonaventura, back to Strinic, into Dolberg now. Chagnoglu, Bonaventura, back to Chagnoglu. Montalivo, Dolberg, great touch, but wasn't as composed as he usually is, and it goes high and over the bar. Poli out to Orsolini now, back inside Donsa with it, out to Mataleo, he gets a cross in, but they do miss the header there from Altidore. Hope Chagnoglu can find someone here. Fortunately he does not. Strinic now with it. Cuts back in. Upicano with the shot. Oh, very unlucky with that. Would have been a great goal if Upicano would have scored that. Oh, but his pass to Biglia was intercepted by Lavezzi, but we do win it back here. Barella now, trying to get up to Vinicius Jr. Fortunately, he is just offside, as there's not much left to go in this match here. Still trying to find that third goal, but might not get it anytime soon. Good effort by the team anyway. To have the 2-0 lead, as we will find out how much extra time there is now. There's going to be 3 extra minutes. Vinicius Jr. to Castillejo, trying to find Dolberg. Barella, fortunately loses out himself, and their keeper comes out and collects it. Tries and gets it up forward to Lavezzi, but Kesse is in the way. Dolberg to Vinicius Jr. now. Vinicius Jr. with it, trying to take the shot, but he scars it. But we do win this game 2-0, and that helps us with a chance of winning the league this year. But we do want to take each game one at a time, and now we're looking to forward to the Sporting game next.
It is another home win for the highest scoring team in the division, but by a narrow margin.
Yeah, they really had to fight for this win. The visitors weren't going to lie down.
Trying to steer it through. Pulls it back now. Struck the post. Could have come out, but in it went. In goes the corner. Bonaventura! Well, that could be the insurance goal here.
That little bit of daylight that they were after.
Andrea Poli. He's had a go, that's maybe a bit of a sighter, but it was a strong effort.
I have seen him score from those kind of distances.
Montalivo's in the middle. Back out off the bar. The shot's on. Well, all credit for taking the volley on, but in the end, nowhere near the target.
Well, it's a difficult skill, and you get it off a fraction, and that can happen. It goes, what?
A return ball. In behind the defenders. It's a drive of some power, but off target.
Yeah, unlucky. Didn't quite get set for that one.
Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. Altidore! Well, that could be an important moment. That would have got them right back in the match.
Well, they haven't had too many chances, and I think that...
Let's fly! Good connection, just off target over the top.
Yeah, that has flown off his foot.
This will be the squad that I'll be using for this game against Sporting. It's not our fully strong squad, as we do have a couple players that do have suspensions in Romagnoli, Kesse and Souza, who actually all got yellow cards in the last match and they had reached their limit. So this is the squad that will be going out there in this game. Donnarumma in goals, Rodriguez, Cadra, Delit, Calabria, the back four, Bakayoko, Bonaventura, Barella in the midfield, Castello, Cutrone and also Halilovic starting in this one as well. Let's get right into this one and hope we can get through to the final. This is a very, very important game, this one. If we're to win this comfortably, at least by 2-3 goals, we go through to the final, which hopefully do, so we can have a good chance of winning some silverware this season, as we're still in chance of winning a treble here, as we're in a good chance of winning the league and we're in the final of the Copa Nacional. So if we win this one, we will have a good chance of winning the treble this season, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves, as we still have this match to get us through to the final here, as we do get this one kicked off now, as Calabria is able to find Bakayoko here early, but unfortunately we lose out to Rafinha. Rafinha to Fernandez, back out to Rafinha now. I'm trying to get a tackle in, but unfortunately can't yet. Fernandez almost loses out there. Well, we got very lucky at that one, not conceding. Shouldn't have lost possession this early for him to get a chance like that. Need to do a bit better there. No one to pass it to, so he gets it to Delit. Calabria. Barella now. Cuts back in. Bonaventura. Bakayoko. Cutrone. Castillejo. Cutrone. Oh, almost there. Calabria wins the header, but it goes straight back to a Sporting player, but they do clear it out. We do get a throw in here though. Cutrone now to Barella, back to Bakayoko. Bonaventura now. No one to pass it to. Couple step overs. Castillejo now. We have to get it out to Calabria. Halilovic. Great pass in here. Barella. Cutrone. Off the sidebar. Comes back to Cutrone. And he's eventually finds the back of the net there. And we do lead this game 1-0 now.
Just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do, and on this occasion he does, and he scores.
A bit more analysis as regards the goal.
Back out to Calabria. Barella now. Catrone. Oh, bit slow with this pass. Bonaventura trying to find the ball in, but unfortunately can't. Fernandez now. Bastos with it. Rafinha now once again out on this right wing. Rodriguez is able to come in and clear it, but for some reason that is a free kick. I do not know why. Hopefully we don't concede here right at the end of this first half, and luckily we don't. As Donnarumma tries and finds Lilovic, but unfortunately does not. As Pinto ends up with it, getting that to Marcelo. Pinto now. Marcelo once again, we're putting the pressure on, and they do clear it out, but it is half time, and we do have the 1-0 lead in this game in the 4-2 aggregate over the two legs. Making a couple changes now as we're going to a 5 at the back formation. Barrella's come off for Masaccio, and Biglia has come on for Barella. As Fernandez about to take their free kick. Clear at someone, but luckily they missed their shot there, as we did not clear the ball when we had the chance to. And I'm pretty sure we have gotten ourselves into the final now. If we can get back possession, it'll be end of the game pretty much, and we do. De Ligt just clears it, and we do win. And we're through to the final here now at the Europa League, I'm pretty sure. But good chance for us of winning the treble now. Let's hope we can. And if we do, that'll be a great first season here with Milan.
It's the second and decisive leg of this Europa League semi-final, and the match commences. It wasn't far away from the target, Lee.
No, it was decent. Really, really decent chance for the lad. They'll keep pushing away to try and get that equaliser.
See what he has in store for them. And he's fired it against the post. Patrick Cutrone! Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. And the referee has determined that that is a bookable offence.
I don't think...
Will there be a tangible end product? You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. The referee has deemed that to be a bookable offence.
Absolutely.
They're showing a real commitment. It'll be a corner. Not really. You never really know, Lee, if it's going to come off when you hit it on the volley in that fashion.
Yeah, 0-0. When he struck that, you think, wow, and then all of a sudden you realise...
Can he make this move count? It goes begging, Lee. That could have been the ticket back into the game.
Well, 2 goals down. You can't keep wasting chances like this.
For the final, it looks like we will be versing Bayer Leverkusen. Definitely be a big one. So let's hope we can win this one and win the final of the Europa League. If you guys did enjoy this one, please do subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to keep up to date when I do put out new videos. And also like the video to show that you are enjoying these videos that I'm putting out here. As with this one, we did beat Bologna 2-0 in the league. As you just saw, our big 1-0 win over Sporting to get into the Europa League final. As we can see here, We only have 6 games left in the season, 4 in the league, which will be Fiorentina and Parma, which will be in the next one. Frosinone back in the league, and we're versing Lazio in the final of the Coppa Nazionale. Then Spal in the last game of the season for the league, and then the big Europa League final against Bayer Leverkusen. So big few weeks ahead of us here, and let's hope we can come out the season with at least a couple trophies to show for our efforts this season. And I hope you guys are excited for that as well, and I will see you all in the next one.